Well, hello everybody, good evening and welcome to another season of the Basketball Champions League. This is the second edition of the Basketball Champions League. Of course, last year was just terrific. It's a different scene this year in terms of the regular season, no longer with 40 teams but 32. And it's certainly a change, I think, that's going to liven things up even more as you see these teams coming into the competition once again from all over Europe. And tonight we are in Turkey to watch Gaziantep against Orlandina, or Capo di Orlando, as you know them in Serie A. And this promises to be a big game. Gaziantep, watching last season as the Turkish teams made a lot of headlines, from Pınar Karşıyaka to Banvit Bandirma to Besiktas, and of course Banvit making it all the way to the final. They are once again in this year's competition as well. So now Gaziantep also hoping to make some headlines on their debut appearance here in this competition, and they will no doubt have tough opponents tonight. Capo di Orlando having to win in the qualification round 3. They did so, and they did so impressively, winning against Avtodor Saratov. Avtodor, a team that advanced from the group phase last year to make it to the knockout round, and this year they came up short of the regular season, and I think that's just another indicator of how strong this competition will be this year. So buckle up your seatbelts, folks, and get ready for a big game here, the opening night of the Basketball Champions League. And we're just about ready to tip things off. This Capo di Orlando team, very impressive in their qualification round triumph against Saratov. As we said, winning that second leg 92-59. And we'll talk about their players as we go along here, but just looking back at that game, which they really blew wide open in the second half. Wojciechowski led them in scoring with 17 points in that game, but they had a good balanced attack. Ikovlev had 9 points, 15 points for Inglis. Kulbaka had 11 points, and Ali Begovic also had 11. And we're about ready to start things off here. Delas will be jumping center for Capo di Orlando. And it'll be Gaziantep, however, that win the opening tip. So they are attacking the basket to the left and going inside, and attempting the shot is Rudd. And coming down with it, bring the ball up the floor is Engin Atser, the veteran Turkey international. He'll know something about this Gaziantep team. And now stepping back and starting things off to hit the jump shot is number 7, Inglis. So it picks right up where he left off in the qualification round 3. Knocking the jump shot in, drilling it. Gaziantep from the baseline, that was White. And now Atser again calls the play. Of course, Atser, long time a player in that Turkish national team. Kulbaka, you see him, he's a huge prospect from Lithuania underneath the basket. Inglis takes another one, and this time he was off target. Kulbaka, of course, shown at the Under-19 World Championship this year in Cairo. Now the dump, and back outside to Rudd. Now Armand has it. And Rudd launches one off the back of the rim. And the drive and the powerful move, and it's good. So getting his first 2 points of the game was Edwards. And now Lyons has it. And the bounce pass to Williams is good, but Williams is a little hard now. Kubica goes between the legs. This Italian team looking to build on that strong showing and also trying to take some of the spotlight away from those other Italian teams that had such a good run last season in this Basketball Champions League. Talking about the likes of Umana Venezia, who made it to the Final Four. Dinamo Sassari, of course, Sidigas Avellino. White drives in and is denied. And now the pass intercepted from Rudd. Almost turns it over. Now it goes behind the back and putting it up from deep. It's good from you-know-who. So Lyons gets his first three-pointer. Atzer. And now Rudd. And inside the drive and the strong, powerful move from Armand. And the SWAT. We was on the SWAT team. That was De Las, who had his shot blocked. And then quickly to the other end, and the follow is good by Williams. Deep shot is off. And now up ahead, they leak out early, and the easy layup. And alarm bells ringing now. Armand takes the pass from Lyons. And now it's the home team that's on top. Atzer takes the bump up top from Lyons. So you can see that score there. It's starting to get away a little bit here from Capo di Lando. This team from Turkey has the bit between the teeth, and great drive and finish from Engin Atzer. One of the many Turks who played his college basketball in America, in fact. North Carolina State, where he was very highly regarded. Has since gone on to establish for himself a very good, solid professional career that has led him most recently now to Italy. Lyons over to Armand now. Down to Rudd. And nice high-flying drive from Armand. He finishes. And the defense. Some questions being asked now of Capo di Orlando. Orlandina. And nobody stepped in front of Armand. Stefanos Dedas, the head coach of Gaziantep. And three-point play is completed by Armand. So a little bit of a nervy start here for the visitors. Ingles gets rejected right at the rim. So Williams making his presence felt. Here's Rudd, drives in, and Williams tries to follow. Armand for three. Delas with the rebound over to Kubica. Kubica from the right, it's good. That's his reputation. He was inside the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. So Gaziantep going to inbound it again. And White gets it off in time, but misses badly. Delas the rebound. Delas outside to Ingles. Damian Ingles sizes up the D, going to go right at Armand. Armand holds his ground. Ingles, a little bit of a step back, and then he's rejected by Rudd. Good help defense. And flying in for the rebound, number 14, Justin Edwards. Atzer, bounce pass, Delas. Croatian out to Ingles. Ingles hits the three-pointer. And again, referee blows his whistle, say it'll be the home team's ball. Jakowski's going to come into the game. Concentration, the drive, no good, but they stay after it, and they will be rewarded for the hard work on the glass. And Ingles says, hey, I got all ball, man. Why are you calling the foul? But the foul was indeed called. And at the line and missing the first one is White. And beautiful drive and finish that time from Capo de Orlando's Edwards. Well, if he does that all game, they're going to have no problems putting points on the board. That was slick and silky smooth. And the pass over to the corner, and Balazic, Yuri Balazic, the Slovenia international. Of course, he was not in that team that won the Eurobasket title this summer, but he had been playing for them. And already showing you some of his quality. Ingles gets inside, follows his miss. Going to put it back up. You can see he's a handful, stays after it. And he'll be upset with himself that he didn't get some joy out of that one. And Balazic again. And the reach and the foul is called on August. Backup guard coming into the game. Also coming into the game, Earring for Capo di Orlando. Earring dribbling up high now to his left, looking for a way in. And goes off 1 foot and scores, banks it in. And now back it goes to Capo di Orlando, and nice powerful move, but the finish wasn't there from Wojciechowski. Into the corner to Balazic for 3. That's good. And right at the end of the quarter, Balazic, boy, what a spark he's brought off the bench. And again, showing you that quality. So that time, nice drive and penetration out to then the pass out to the corner, and Balazic left wide open. And you don't want to do that. That quality of a player that puts his team back in front by a couple at the end of the first quarter.
We don't have so much size, but the guards, you must help for rebounds, eh? But first line in defense must be very aggressive. Watch out, Achur, if you make block, okay? You go, Achur, if it's on the clock, you go. Okay, go on rebound. You wait, what? Next goal. Marione, go for them. Next goal.
So as you look back at the first quarter highlights, it's been an exciting start to the Basketball Champions League for both of these teams. Gaziantep, a little bit of a slow start early on, but Balazic has come out and hit a couple of threes, and Armand has certainly been tough driving to the basket. Lyons came out and hit the three-pointer, and Williams has been very active down low. So the pass over to Edwards again, goes behind his back, flashy move, and Balazic reaches in, knocks it away. Boy, what a tasty first game we have here from both of these teams. And Earring with the rebound over to Edwards. Delas passes it back out to Earring. Wojciechowski. Earring gets in, and for the rebound, goes right up and scores with the left-handed putback. And the long jumper once again from Balazic, and he just stays red hot. Kubica trying to post up down low. Being guarded by Cinco. And Earring again, this time goes with the right hand and misses. And a three-pointer from Ogut is good. And the three balls are falling right now for Gaziantep. And alertly, a timeout has been called for Capo de Orlando. Trying to slow down that momentum, and perhaps a gentle reminder that we need to get out of the three-point shooter. Gennaro Di Carlo, the coach, did such a good job in the qualification round 3. Look at him. He's saying, guys, our first ever foray into Europe. We've got to get out and get a hand in the face of the three-point shooter.
And after you have to make 1 and 2. You have to stay earlier in position, open stage. You understand? So here, right, with the ball flying, go to it, to the 90.
A reach and a foul. Well, the ball, in fact, knocked out of bounds. The 18-year-old Earring has come out firing today. Of course, he played for Slovakia at the European qualifiers, for the pre-qualifiers rather, this summer for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. That pass intercepted by Ogut. He's going to pull up and he's going to uncork it. And off the front of the ring, Kubica not able to corral it. But fortunately for him and for his team, the White, his momentum carried him out of bounds. And good spin move down low, but another miss. Wojciechowski. White gets it off to Ogut. Nice no look from Balazic. Well guarded though by Earring. And now back outside. And Delas with the rebound. Inside, and Kubica goes up and scores. And a little bit of frustration there from Ogut to give that one away.
Gaziantep basketbolda oyuncu değişikliği. Diğer oyuncu Doğru. Çıkan oyuncu Can Uğur.
Pass goes out to Balazic. Oh, he was bumped by Delas. And what in the world was Delas thinking there? Delas is going to come out of the game now and be replaced by Ikovlev. And Blazic has been crucial coming out. His three-point shooting prowess, perhaps inspired by his national team this summer, winning their first ever FIBA Eurobasket title. Slovenia on top of the European basketball world, coming out and saying, hey, hopefully you guys will pick me for the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers that'll be coming up. Here's Earring, and guarded closely by Lyons. Stroughton's number 12 in and turns the ball over. Blazic snuck in there. And the bounce pass. Oh, it was a good idea. Nice attempt, but White couldn't quite reel it in. Wojciechowski misses again. Now Rudd. And no hesitation whatsoever from Armand. It was a long three. Saw the coach, a little bit of frustration perhaps, both hands to the face. And that's why, because coming right back to the other end was Stroughton's, and he drills the three. And now the pass out onto the sidelines. Collected by Ali Begovic, and then he hands it back off to Earring. And Wojciechowski, oh, still can't get it to fall. Tried to get a little bit of love from the glass, but ball did not go in. And long shot is good from Lyons. Saw the little bit of miscommunication there. Williams back into the game, very forceful, especially in terms of protecting the rim. And look at that, the reach. And gets it to go out of bounds. And that attempt is no good. Stroughton's tried to get the rebound, but Rudd beats him to it. Then the alley-oop pass. White wisely pulled it down, then goes back up strong and is fouled inside by Inglis. Look at this. He could have tried, but he was already out of position, so wisely came down. Ali Begovic, and no stopping him, as well as Inglis. And shot is good. So Williams having an impact on both ends of the floor now. And good sign that numerous players are providing points for this Gaziantep side. As they're starting to build for themselves a little bit of a cushion. Oh, sweet move from Inganatser, but didn't finish. And there you see the three-pointer right. That was by Lyons, and he kind of almost looked like he was trying to get the contact by sticking out his leg. And again, Capo di Orlando going to ask for a timeout. Carlos, Stroughton's over to Atzer. Inglis battling down low. And Ali Begovic with the rebound. And if there's one difference in these two teams, you'd have to say there's a little bit more athleticism perhaps in that Gaziantep side. And now the timeout is going to be called by Gaziantep. So here's another look. Armand's pass goes off of Inglis and out of bounds. And Dedas wants to have a word with his team.
Hey, listen, hey. We have 6 seconds, okay? We will play, listen, we will play like it's 5 and 4, hey? I want the ball to go to Son. You are in boundary, big, okay? Pass here and repost. Take the ball here, okay? Yes, yes. And after Son.
They want to run on fast break. If one guard take a shot inside, don't go to offensive rebound.
This Gaziantep side got to the playoffs last year in Turkey's top flight, but they fell to Besiktas, team that had a strong campaign in the Basketball Champions League. Of course, that team had a lot of different players. The 2016-2017 side. Did have Balazic, so he's one of the players who stuck around, as well as Dedas, the coach. It's all a very new team. And three-pointer's good. Boy, Lions and Gaziantep right now have got their shooting shoes on. Nice pass inside, and the finish from Stroughton's. And the penetration out to Rudd, wide open, good! And they don't want to give anything away in the lane, but right now they're giving away a lot out behind the arc. And, oh, the bank is open, I think. Yakovlev, the big 33, drills it in from deep. And that was perhaps a quick three that wasn't needed. Inglis turns, goes up strong this time. Well, that was a potential 5-point swing there with that miss at the Gaziantep side, and then the easy layup there from Inglis.
What's up? Look much better on double eye. You and you stay in touch with them. You know, in the last moment, let him to pass through, right? Okay?
DJ, okay? Whisker, Vic, you cut and split. And now we'll play pick and roll, okay? And whatever happens, we play too many games, we will finish the ball here. Or pick and roll pass or low post for DJ.
So back to live action here. White brings it across midcourt. And interesting turnover here. Brings it back for Capo de Orlando. Nobody picks up Edwards and just goes up and scores with the left hand. Nice little 4-0 flurry here for the team from Italy. Ogut to White. Yakovlev reaches in and commits the foul. Well, certainly got a lot of ball with the left hand, but they have gotten his man with his right forearm. And they get 2 for 1. Well, they get that shot up in time. Well, not going to matter now. Ogut to his left, misses. And the scrap for the ball, and Inglis couldn't quite get it, but the ball goes to Stroutens, and then he knocks it over to Inglis. And surely they'll hold for one shot. Almost several seconds. And foul situation, they had fouls to give, so no free throw shooting. So coming back in to play defense, Hasiyeva. Yakovlev turns and draws another foul. This one by White. Don't want to commit an unsportsmanlike. And Stroudens puts it up off the back of the iron. Well, all things considered, perhaps Dedas would have preferred a little bit bigger of a lead. His team started to really open things up, led by as many as 15 points. But they go to halftime on top by 8 against Capo de Orlando. So 40-32, we are at halftime. And just to go through some of the scoring real quickly here. Leading the way, 11 points apiece for Lyons and Balazic. Balazic 3 of 4 from deep. Mark Lyons 3 of 6 from long range. They each have 11 points. 7 points for Armand, been very aggressive. And Williams has got 5 points, 3 for Ogut, 6 rebounds for Rudd. and 4 assists to go with his 3 points. So he's had a very solid all-round game. Also 4 assists for Lions. For Capo di Orlando, leading the way, 7 points for Inglis and 6 for Edwards. Kubalka has 4 points and 4 points for Earring as well. Kovalev has come off the bench and has 3 points. And Delas has no points, but he does have a team high, 6 rebounds. So here we are at the half. And it is Gaziantep leading it 40-32 over Capo di Orlando. We'll be right back. 40-32, Gaziantep on top of Capo di Orlando, and what has been a really entertaining first half for these two teams on the opening day of the regular season of the Basketball Champions League. And in case you didn't know, we've got 4 8-team groups in the regular season this year. Obviously, we had 40 last year, but trying to make it even a more intriguing competition perhaps, and toughen it up a little bit. The top 4 teams will progress to the round of 16, where they will play home and away ties, and then you'll get to the quarterfinals and have home and away ties as well, and the winner of those quarters obviously go on to play the Final Four. So a long way to go before then, and you know that's good news, because listen, folks, the Basketball Champions League, if you remember last year, it was a lot of fun watching some outstanding basketball and some terrific storylines throughout the year. It was like, what's going to happen this week? There was some crazy stuff going on. It was all exciting, all good fun. We saw the making of a lot of really good young players. We saw the likes of Furkan Korkmaz move to Banvit in the middle of the season and make a dramatic impact, not only the team, but on his career. And we watched Berestar Tenerife cap a magical season by going all the way to win the title. We saw Jordan Theodore shoot to prominence, really, as the MVP of the Basketball Champions League with Banvit getting into the final. We saw just an outstanding AS Monaco basket side finish 3rd, very strong, athletic team. And it makes you wonder about Capo di Orlando and how they're going to fare in this opening season. And as you might expect, you know, they're trailing at the first half. Remember, they had to win in the qualification round 3 to get here, but by no means have they come with the idea that they're the underdogs in all of their games. They're coming out to win, but they've got to stop some of these hot shooters, or at least hope that some of those hot shooters from Gaziantep start missing, as they did on that occasion. As Delas gets inside, doesn't go straight up, perhaps fearing the rim protection, and throws it out of bounds. So a missed opportunity for Capo di Orlando. Look at the coach. DiCarlo trying to urge his team on. This time wide open again, and he's not going to miss. Cinco, number 51. And the miss, and White goes in. Kubica went up and hung on the rim, so he didn't fall awkwardly. Williams comes over. And I think he has an issue with his contact lens. So Chinko's three-pointer takes it back up to a 43-32 lead. And Jure Balazic comes back into the game. Oh, beautiful play from Inganatser. Just kind of got into the lane, looked for the best option, decided he was going to shoot it, and just kind of laid it up easily. Silky smooth once again from Inganatser. Now the pass out to White. Atzer with the rebound. Just plays with such poise, Inganatser. Inglis. Fouled by Chinko. Inganatser had 5 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, and just over 14 minutes rather. That's what he has right now. And nice drive and finish from Delas. Chinko, good! Three-pointer. It's back to 43-36. Excuse me, 46-36. And now the answer from Kubica, no good. Steps inside, scores, and makes it an 8-point game again, 46-38. Long jump shot is good from Gaziantep's Lions. And a foul by Armand. 49-38, the three-point shot has just been lethal from Gaziantep. 11 of 23 in the game. In fact, they're shooting better from long range than they are inside the arc, where they're 6 of 18. Williams coming back into the game. Kubica inbounds the ball to Atzer. Edwards shakes and bakes. What a beautiful pass by Edwards. No look bounce pass to Dellis. Boy, Edwards is tough. And Chinko off target. Kubica with the rebound. Atzer bounce pass to Dellis, who takes it back outside to Edwards. Edwards for three. Good. He rings up another tray. And just like that, Capo de Orlando cut further into that deficit and get it back to a 6-point game. Now, what will the answer be for Gaziantep? Armand drives and scores with the runner and takes the lead back to 51-43. And Edwards, he's starting to feel it. Another three from him. So 51-46. But nobody's able to stop Lions as he goes in for now, takes his points haul to 16 on the night. Inglis. Ball knocked out of bounds. Chinko says, I'm coming out of the game, coach. And Oot comes back in. John Oot. And shot from Kubica, no good. Battle for the rebound, goes out of bounds and back over to Gaziantep. And Hard drive, and the foul, I believe, is going to be on Edwards. A bit of communication issue there as Edwards and Inganatser talk it over, making sure they're on the same page. Let's see DiCarlo a little bit frustrated over there on the sidelines. Both free throws good. So back to a 9-point lead. Delas, bounce pass, and what a play, but the finish wasn't there. Inglis, however, the Frenchman, has it, and it's called for the travel. So Damien Inglis shrugs the shoulders, and the ball goes back over to Gaziantep. The Lions have been very impressive. Brings it up the floor. Outside, and Balazic this time perhaps a little too far out. Kubica with the rebound. Inglis drives in, and he is fouled. So good move from Inglis attacking the basket. Inglis 22 years of age. And Wojciechowski is going to come into the game. First one is good. And the second one as well. So it's back to a 7-point deficit. And the dump to Williams. And Williams not able to get the clear pass to Balazic. Inganatser reached in, knocked it away. We just wonder with Gaziantep, they had that 15-point lead. They weren't able to step on the accelerator. And Capo di Orlando refusing to go away. Inglis over to Wojciechowski. Inglis goes baseline, puts it up. Oh, the follow from Edwards. Are they going to count that? Wow, what athleticism. They do indeed. So 55-50, and that has to be one of the plays of the game that we just saw from Edwards. Just take that ball and just throw it down with some anger. Wojciechowski puts it up. And now you feel like, you know, if they could get Wojciechowski going, and they haven't been able to yet. And Ut misses from the corner, and Capo di Orlando have their chance now. The door is open, and now another turnover. The pass intended for Wojciechowski, and up ahead to Balazic, and there's a 4-point swing, and that is going to drive the coach crazy. over on the Italian bench. Inglis inside, and Edwards overshot the rim. An unsportsmanlike foul called on Kubica. Ruling, here it is again. And didn't really play the ball, just kind of wrapped his arms around. And just the door has been open, and that, nevertheless, that basket, good pass from Ut up to Vlasic. And that was, of course, after a miss at the other end. And Capo di Orlando right now, their own worst enemies. But that right there, folks, that was a serious putback jam. Look at that. Or was that a pass? Goodness me. Might be a little bit of debate about that. I think he'll probably try to claim that was a pass.
For sure they will switch. Okay.
But I think everybody knows clearly that couldn't have been a pass. He was going for the shot.
He's able to
Now,
finish.
who knows? Who knows? We'll find out. We'll talk to Inglis.
You know, so we can still.
In offense, I want you to move the ball like with emotion. Ur, you will be the last. DJ, you are the last with Ur.
So look for some motion on offense here from Gaziantep. Unless he was saying move it with some emotion, which I doubt. I think it was with some motion. And Gaziantep, again, the game still kind of finely poised here. You know, long ways to go. DiCarlo perhaps smarting over the fact that his team has given away an unsportsmanlike foul, so that's 2 shots and possession. So Rudd will step up and take the 2 free throws. I certainly don't like seeing the foul to stop the fast break at midcourt. Obviously, it's part of the game. But if you're going to commit that foul, you got to commit it. So it's not unsportsmanlike. Got to get some ball. And make a legitimate shot to get the ball. Hits the long jump shot. So it takes it back to a double-digit lead. Kubica goes behind the back. And now Atzer has the ball taken away. And Armand goes in for the 2-handed jam. And suddenly it's back to a 13-point lead. And White commits the foul. Still had fouls to give. And that was just a steal, a jam, and Atzer misses. So they didn't have an extra free throw to give. Excuse me. They're in the bonus. Well, this game has really kind of gotten away just a little bit here in this third quarter from Capo di Orlando. They were really having the better of the proceedings in this third quarter. And Gaziantep have just kind of opened up built a nice little cushion. Here's Ut from deep and hits the 3-pointer. Gearing back in the game. Edwards drills the three, the Canadian. Nearing the 19 years of age. Here he is on the ball. And the guard Ut. Now over to White. And Rudd launches the three wide open. And with that, 12 points, the lead for Gaziantep. 10 minutes remaining. Let's look at some of the highlights, folks. 12-point lead for Gaziantep over Capo di Orlando from Italy. And quite clearly, the man of the hour has been Lyons, who's really come out and shot the ball well today. He's also distributed it. He's got 18 points, 6 assists. Probably, you'd have to say, from this game anyway, the front runner for a spot in the All-Star 5 team of the week, so to speak. Also, Edwards has been terrific. 17 points, 5 rebounds. He's got an efficiency rating of 22 for Capo di Orlando. The efficiency rating so far for Lions is 23. So he's helping his team right across the board. Balazic has had quite an impact as well. He's got 13 points, and his efficiency rating is 16. Here's Edwards again, a little shaking and baking again. The ball goes out of bounds. Good D there. That was Chinko that was on him. Earring is going to inbound the ball. I mean, clearly a long way to go in this one. But Orlandina have to get some stops and also have to start scoring. Here we go, Wojciechowski wide open. Good, finally. Gets it to go. Wojciechowski, that's a badly needed shot, not only by him, but by the team. He had been 0 for 6 from the floor before that shot. Now he's got his first 3 points. And that gets it back to single digits. White for 3. And Wojciechowski lets it go out of bounds. Earring goes behind the back, drives in. What a shot from Earring. Wood for 3, short, and the ball went right off the hands of Ikovlev, and now the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to go back over to Capo di Orlando. Earring, just 19 years of age. And, oh, the alley-oop pass and the jam from Wojciechowski. Boy, that has really livened things up, and it's forced a timeout to be called by Dedas over there on the Gaziantep bench.
Son, they know Martin's gonna go. Fake pick it up with the foot, okay? Bala go inside.
So the insertion of Earring has made a tremendous difference here, not only with his penetration, but his pass. And Wojciechowski finally has it going for the Capo de Orlando team. 5 very important points here in this fourth quarter. And suddenly, they've cut that deficit to 5 points again. Now, they got this close in the third quarter and then had a lack of execution. And we'll see if they can get it done tonight in this fourth quarter. Of course, Capo de Orlando struggling at the start of the Italian season, losing their first 2 games. So they desperately looking to get a win here that might spark their season into life. And long 3 from Balazic. We've said that before. Earring takes the 3 and draws the foul. So Lyons raises his hand to say, I was the one that committed the foul. Boy, that was a heck of a play there, wasn't it? And this is a big sequence, and I don't know what the first one. And second one is good. And he converts all 3 shots, and just like that, back to a 5-point game. Now the question is, can Capo de Orlando get a stop? Armand drives in and is fouled by Earring. Armand puts up a 3, no good. Kuboka rather, goes up for the rebound. Earring, nice change of pace there, and back outside, the miss. This from Ikovlev, but the ball rebounded by Wojciechowski. Now Edwards gets inside, passes it back out to Earring, has to launch a 3, and puts up an air ball. Boy, he would have been owning the quarter if he had hit that shot. He's made some big-time plays, but that one well short. Boy, he is an exciting, exciting player. Earring, just 19 years of age, and showing you this kid has got a huge future. Lyons, and it goes. Oh, and Balazic comes in, sneaks in from the baseline. Great play from Lyons and Balazic. Kuboka over to Atzer. Ikovlev his 3 off target. And suddenly the momentum goes back to the team in white. Nice turn and shot. It's good from Arman, and back to a 9-point lead. And the problem that you have when you face that double-digit deficit, falling behind by as many as 15 points, you can try to come back, and it's just a long way to come back. Kubica gets it, goes up, and misses with the putback. And now Rudd brings it up the floor slowly. Can Gaziantep put this thing away? Rudd over to Blazic. And good play from Wojciechowski to bat the ball out. And nice drive. El Atzer draws the foul. And he will get 2 shots. Rudd's got to be careful. Almost gave up the 3-point play. Oh, a nice no-look pass. I didn't realize he also had the no-look on that one. No wonder the Capo di Orlando side was faked out a little bit there. And Atzer makes the first. Capo di Orlando coming into this game after a real whooping by Segafredo Virtus Bologna over the weekend, 88-52. Atzer makes both free throws. So trying to keep his team close, gets it back to 7. Flex Pistoia also beat them in the first game, so they've pretty soundly. So they've had a couple of bad losses. Earring brings it across midcourt. Inglis. And then Arman commits the foul out on the perimeter with 4:46 remaining. Atzer. Entry pass to Inglis. And Inglis just kind of falls asleep there as Arman alertly comes in and knocks it away from the Frenchman. Blazic, beautiful pass. Oh, behind the back pass out the Lions. That would have brought the house down if he'd made that. And the foul from Capo di Orlando. And great hustle there from Williams. Watch this again. Gets in there and being active on the boards. Now Edwards is coming back in. And now the ball batted and into the hands of Atzer. Edwards has it, flies in, puts up the left-handed shot and is fouled. So he gets the trip to the line. And Edwards makes the first. And the second. And nice move inside. And the dunk by Williams, who's been very solid tonight. So the timeout has been called with 3:49 remaining. Here's another look at Williams and the dunk. Well, actually didn't dunk it, did he? He just kind of laid it up. He didn't want to do a little rim rocking that time. He just said, easy does it.
No matter what they will do, take care of the inbound. Go play one to the left side, okay? Bala, wait here a little bit. Mark or zone is not important, eh? I want safe entry. Even if it's zone, we will do like this. They switch here. They switch. Okay. Jure.
Defense, this possession, defense. We have 2 more fouls, more pressure on the ball. I say, just they want us play, step up, push, step back, pass through. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Chiaro? Go.
It's been an entertaining game, and we've seen from both of these sides tonight that they're going to have they're going to be right in the thick of the hunt for spots in that top 4. Of course, this group is Group B with Elan Chalon, Iberostar Tenerife, MHP Reason Ludwigsburg, PAOK, Ventspils, Neptunus Klaipeda. So you could argue this is the toughest group, really. And you say that, and then you look at some of the other groups. I mean, in fact, Pinor Karšiača in Group A with AS Monaco, NSC Krasnoyarsk, UCAM Murcia, Hapoel Holon, Oldenburg, Juventus Udine, Dinamo Sassari. That's a tough group. And C and D as well. You want to look at this, go to the Basketball Champions League website and check out all the action. And the ball rebounds into the hands of Inglis. And Kubica hits the 3, and that gets it back to 5 points the game. If you want to check out the website, go to www.championsleague.basketball. And there's also a Basketball Champions League app that's just been launched, and you can keep that on your phone. Always check out what's happening in the league. Kubica with the rebound, and now you sense Capo di Orlando have their opportunity. Edwards for 3. Boy, if that had gone in, it would have been a 2-point game. And the question has to be asked, can this Gaziantep team here, this Turkish outfit, close this thing out? Capo di Orlando showing signs of perhaps a stunning road win. Come from behind win on the, here we go, Lions, and Lions short. Kubica with the rebound over to Atzer. And Inglis gets the pass to Kubica. Good! 3-pointer from the young Lithuanian. And yet another youngster in this Capo di Orlando team. Making a big play. We've seen Earring do it. And now Kubica with the open 3. And this Gaziantep team has not shut the door.
It was open shots, no problem. It was open shots. No big deal this when it's open. Okay. Let's play.
If you want to get the app on your phone, go to championsleague.basketball/app. And you can also get it in other ways. Just remember, folks, the Basketball Champions League never stops. So you want to know all about the news and all about the latest results, and that's where you can get it, either on the website, championsleague.basketball, or the Basketball Champions League app. So here's Earring. We were talking about how good he's been tonight, and he has been good, very good. How good, you ask? Well, I'm going to tell you. Earring, 9 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, and he's obviously one of those assists was the alley-oop to Wojciechowski for that slam jam thank you ma'am. Edwards has a team high 18 points. So Gaziantep with a 2-point lead. Now they're going to run the play. Rudd. And Kubica reaches in and commits the foul. Remember, Kubica committed an unsportsmanlike foul. Came at a big time in the game in that third quarter when Capo di Orlando were coming back and allowed Gaziantep to go to the line and make a couple of free throws. And that's the difference in the game right now. Armand, step back, good. Boy, that is a tough shot from Armand. That's why he earns the big money. Get him the rock. He's not afraid of the big moment. And the drive, and Edwards had a good look. And looked like may have been more concerned about trying to get the foul called. If he'd gone up strong, he might have been able to get that basket. Armand again, low dribble. Balazic hands it off to Armand, and Balazic bats it outside. Boy, that was a big play there. And a new 14 on the shot clock. Balazic now guarded by Edwards. I don't think he'll win that match. Oh, he does. He takes him to school. What a play from Balazic. He got him into a spin cycle. And the lead back to 6. Inglis bumped by Balazic. So that's free throws coming for Capo di Orlando. Well, Balazic has been terrific, hasn't he, tonight? Offensively, 20 points, an efficiency rating of 23, team high. He's actually just passed Lyons in that regard. And Inglis makes the first. I have to think these are must-makes for this Capo di Orlando team as they try to steal a road win. Nice rotation, nice follow-through. Gets it back to a 4-point game. And Armand doesn't look like he's in any rush. They're more than happy to take some time off the clock. Armand, shot clock down to 10. Armand says it's time to go. Over to Balazic for 3. Good! Another one from the Slovenian sensation. What a performance from Balazic. I mean, he is getting it done, folks, and he is the veteran, stepping up big time when the game is on the line. You want me to take it? No problemo. No hay problema, he says. Here he is, the left corner, and with that shot, Balazic is 5 of 8 from deep. 23 points, and they're plus 13 when he's on the court, and that kind of tells you all you need to know. They've been a much better team when Balazic has been out there. I'll tell you, that is experience.
Just you screen with 5. I want to see that you cut back and the real shooter. You know, or they play with big guy over here or triangle here, or ball to the shooter here to shoot the ball. You understand? Yeah.
Kubica, his efficiency rating actually is a lot better than you'd realize. It's up 20. He's got 13 rebounds to go with his 12 points for Capo di Orlando. But you wonder if that shot there, I mean, that was just a dagger from Balazic. It's hard to see this Capo di Orlando team coming back from that one. But they're going to try. Kubica. Over to Atzer. Wojciechowski for 3. And Rudd skies for the rebound. And, you know, the foul committed very late. They let a lot of seconds tick off the clock there. Kovlev comes back into the game. Remember, every point is important. You never know what might happen. You get into tie-breaking situations. And good D from Kubica. Up to Inglis, who goes in for the dunk. And 82 to 77. And I think for that last point that I was making about points being important, that's why Dedos has called timeout here. Inglis says, okay, easiest attempt at a basket all day for me. I'm going to go ahead and take it and dunk it. And meanwhile, Kubica's numbers go up even more. Comes up with that play on defense and gets the assist.
We will play one side,
so 22 efficiency rating for him. 82 to 77. Well, Gaziantep, it seems they have done just enough to get the win today.
We got time. Bala, you will be here, sprint after. Big 45. Let's be okay.
This is the beauty of these European basketball games. You know, every second matters. They're going to come out, and this is where if you're Capo di Orlando, you got to come out and get a stop. Maybe not just get a stop, but get a stop in a fast break. Because you never know how those points might matter down the stretch in the regular season. So Lions guarded by Kubica. And into the corner it goes, and a three-pointer from White is no good. But nevertheless, Gaziantep win it 82 to 77 over Capo di Orlando. So well done all the way around. For all of these teams, not the start perhaps that Capo di Orlando were looking for, but nevertheless they came out and took it all the way to the finish. They certainly had their opportunities late. But you have to say Armand, some big plays by him, especially when the game was on the line, that step back jump shot. And they also had that three-point dagger from Balazic. Balazic ending up with a game-high 23 points and an efficiency rating of 26, game-high. So that was a terrific performance by him. Edwards had the 18 points and the 5 rebounds in defeat. So good game for Lions. He and Inglis exchanging words as they go off the floor. Armand there, Williams for Gaziantep. The Basketball Champions League, folks, it's well and truly alive here. You see the numbers. Gaziantep shooting 52% from inside the arc, and they cooled off a little bit there from 3. Capo di Orlando actually out-rebounded Gaziantep 42 to 35, but still lost. Gaziantep with those 21 assists. And Gaziantep had the 3 blocks. I think those came early. Balazic for 23 to lead all scorers, 18 for Edwards. Edwards also had the 2 steals and block. He had that sensational dunk, didn't he? And Balazic, Lions, Armand for Gaziantep led the way. Edwards, Inglis, and Kubica. Kubica, of course, had the big game statistically all the way around, finishing with 12 points, 13 rebounds, steal. So there you have it, folks. Entertaining, I would say, 82 to 77. Gaziantep win it of Turkey over the Italians, Capo di Orlando. So signing off here from Turkey, the Basketball Champions League one last time. The final result with Jure Balazic leading Gaziantep with his 23 points. Gaziantep winning it 82-77 over Capo di Orlando in the opening game here in Group B. So thanks for watching, folks. And a lot more Basketball Champions League action coming your way, not only tonight, but tomorrow, and obviously the rest of this season. It looks like a good one is on the way.